House lawmakers in Virginia have passed a bill expanding the definition of a hate crime. It still needs the Senate and Governor Ralph Northam's approval before becoming the law.
Now, the bill would make it illegal to call 911 based on someone's race, religion, gender, and more. 10 Your Side's Kara Dixon talked with the Virginia Beach delegate who introduced it.
Delegate Alex Askew, who represents the 85th District, hopes that this bill will prevent incidents that we've already seen play out, many times ending tragically.
Hopefully it would dissuade people from calling the police, make them think twice before calling the police just because they see somebody walking down the street that they don't think maybe belongs there.
It's discriminatory behavior that Askew hopes his bill will curb. He believes that's led to dangerous and often fatal behavior in the past.
In cases such as Trayvon Martin and Ahmaud Arbery and the individual in Central Park, where individuals have taken to 911 to sort of get some sort of recourse or make a false report. And I think that should truthfully be a hate crime.
The bill, which already passed in the House this week, would make the false report bump up from a Class 1 misdemeanor to a Class 6 felony. Askew says it wouldn't have a mandatory minimum, but those convicted could see jail time, which a judge would decide. While it's a new law, the crime isn't.
I think we see it more and more now because everybody walks around with a cell phone camera. And I don't think this is a new occurrence or a new circumstance, but I think we're just capturing and really seeing it firsthand.
Askew says it not only puts people in danger, but pulls from police.
We want to make sure that folks call the police for the right reasons. If there's an emergency, right? There's a fire, there's an actual assault taking place. So we don't want to stretch thin our already sort of thinly stretched resources.
He hopes that it can be passed to continue to make the Commonwealth safer for all those who live here.
Luther King always said, we should judge people by the content of the character, not the color of their skin. So hopefully we continue that mission, and hopefully we can continue to see folks for who they truly are and not what they look like or what religion they practice or who they choose to love. So hopefully we can continue that mission of equality and equity across the Commonwealth and in the 85th District and in Virginia Beach.
The bill is currently being reviewed in the Senate. To learn more about it, visit wavy.com. I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.